So, as mentioned in the video, we are going now to start the draw. The draw will distribute the 48 qualified teams into 12 groups of 4 teams each. In every group, 2 teams will qualify, the first and the runner-up of the group. But for the groups of the co-hosts, it will be 1 team in addition to the co-host. The teams are distributed into 4 different levels according to the latest FIFA ranking. We are going now to start with pot 4, the teams of level 4. So let's watch together a video introducing the teams of level 4.
Good looking delivery, and there is the goal. Delivers the cross, and there's the opening goal. To Navneganda, hit by Futa now, and he doubles the lead. Headed towards goal, the equaliser. Kuangukia has restored Burundi's lead.
Round the keeper, and what a moment for the visitors.
Is Motibai with an effort.
Missed by the defence, and there's the opener for Botswana.
Yeah, what a strike! Well, you will not see a better strike than that. There's an equaliser from absolutely nowhere.
So now it's time to start. We are going to start with our first legend, Trésor Mputu. Mputu, Mbote, oko près du tirage?
Ouais, ça va.
Okay, this is me trying to speak Lingala, but let me switch to French. Much easier for me. Alors, on va commencer, Trésor, avec le pot 4. On va tirer une équipe par une équipe. La première équipe tirée ira à la position A4, et puis la deuxième à B4, C4, D4, et ainsi de suite jusqu'à ce qu'on tire les 12 équipes. Alors, on commence, s'il te plaît. La première équipe ira à la position A4.
Lesotho.
Lesotho trying to qualify for the first time to the Africa Cup of Nations, and they will be in Group A in position A4. La deuxième équipe, s'il vous plaît.
Sudan.
South Sudan. South Sudan is also trying to qualify for the first time to the Africa Cup of Nations, and they will be in position B4. L'équipe suivante, à la position C4. Somalia, looking for its first qualification as well, and they will be in Group C in position C4. Eritrea, first time to qualify to the group stage of the qualifiers. They will be in position D4.
Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe qualified 6 times to the Africa Cup of Nations, and they will be in position E4. Central African Republic, looking for its first qualification. They will be in position F4. Comoros reach the round of 16.
Brazzaville.
Congo-Brazzaville, former champion of the African Cup of Nations, and they will be in Group G in position G4.
Botswana.
Botswana looking for the third appearance in the Africa Cup of Nations, and they will be in Group H in position H4.
Burundi.
Burundi, first appearance of Burundi was in 2019, and they will be in I4. Ethiopia, winners of the third edition of the Africa Cup of Nations, will be in J4. Et les deux dernières équipes.
Liberia.
They will be in K4.
Gets the shot in. Oh, what a goal!
Also picked up on the edge of the area. Then comes the shot. Find the cross. He can.
Oh, that's an absolutely exquisite goal.
And it could be a third goal. It is a third goal for Malawi.
Manishi went into a very good area.
كابتن عصام الحضري، طبعا دلوقتي هنسحب فرق المستوى الثالث، هنمشي بالظبط بنفس الطريقه. اول فريق هيطلع هيروح جروب A في A3 وبعد كده B3 C3 لغايه ما نكمل ال 12 فريق بتوع المستوى الثالث. نبتدي من فضلك.
We will use the same process to select the teams of these groups.
Niger qualified twice in two consecutive editions of 2012 and 2013. They will be in Group A in position A3. Malawi chasing their fourth qualifications to the Africa Cup of Nations, and they will be in B3. The Gambia qualified to the quarterfinal in 2021, and they will be in C3. Kenya, one of the three co-host countries, and they appeared 7 times in the Africa Cup of Nations. They will be in position D3. Sierra Leone looking for the fourth appearance in the Africa Cup of Nations. They will compete in Group E in position E3. Mauritania qualified to the round of 16 in 2023, and they're trying to coming back to the Africa Cup of Nations in Group F, position F3.
Namibia.
Namibia also qualified to the round of 16 in 2023, and they will be in position G3.
Libya.
Libya looking for the fourth qualification in the Africa Cup of Nations. They will be in Group H, in position H3.
Togo.
Togo, quarter-finalist in 2013. They will be in Group I in position I3.
Sudan.
Sudan, former champion of the Africa Cup of Nations, will be in J3.
Rwanda.
Rwanda qualified in 2004, and they will be in Group K in position K3. And finally, to confirm the remaining team,
Tanzania.
Tanzania, one of the three co-host countries, and they reached the round of 16 in the last edition, and they will be in Group L in position L3. شكرا كابتن عصام. شكرا. Now we move to the next level, level 2. Let's have a look at the teams of level 2.
Trying to get a shot in. Oh, there's a goal! Cape Verde have scored! Kumu is the man! He's back!
To the back and under some fierce Guinean pressing, it came back to Bayo.
Sunday! What is happening here? Absolutely glorious!
India! Oh, what a goal! Swung it and into the back of the net.
Chance here late on, and it's brilliantly converted.
Ball coming across, it's the head down, it's a goal number 3!
Over the top and the run on, and that's going to stand.
Oh, look at that rocket! What a rocket!
He's done it in successive games, and he's broken the deadlock again.
Now, before we draw the teams of level 2, I want to remind everyone that we have one draw constraint. We cannot have two co-host countries in the same group, and we already drew Kenya in Group D and Tanzania in Group L. So in case Uganda is drawn to Group D, it will go automatically to the subsequent group. In case Uganda is not drawn until the last group, it will be automatically in the Group K. Okay, now we will start and we see where Uganda will go. Max Badel, are you ready?
Yes, ready.
OK. La première équipe tirée va aller à la position A2, et puis B2, C2, et ainsi de suite.
Le Gabon.
Gabon is looking for the 10th participation in the Africa Cup of Nations, and they will be in Group A in position A2. L'équipe suivante sera à la position B2. Finalists in 2010, where they played at home, they will be in position B2. L'équipe suivante sera à la position C2.
Le Ghana.
Ghana, former champion of the Africa Cup of Nations, will be in position C2.
Guinea.
Guinea, runners-up in 1976, will be in position D2.
Guinée Equatorial.
Guinea Equatorial, fourth place in 2015, will be in position E2.
Benin.
Benin, quarter-finalist in 2019, will be in F2. Comoros, who reached the round of 16 in 2021, will be in G2. Uganda, one of the three co-host countries and runner-up in 1978, they will be in Group H in position H2. Zambia, former champion of the Africa Cup of Nations, will be in I2.
Mozambique.
6 appearances for Mozambique, and they're going to be in Group J in position J2.
Cape Verde.
Cape Verde qualified 2 times to the quarter-final. They will be in K in position K2.
Madagascar.
And finally, Madagascar, quarter-finalist in 2019, will be in Group L in position L2. Merci beaucoup, Max.
Welcome. I have one thing to say, maybe, if it's possible.
Yes?
I wish that we can put Ivory Coast in the same group with Guinea Equatorial, please. Thank you.
Okay, let's see what will happen with Ekong when we
I'll
draw
do
the
my
teams
best.
of level 1. Okay, so now we are going to move to the teams of level 1, but let's watch together a video presenting these teams.
Good to take advantage, Salah in. Oh, that is sensational! Okay! Goodbye! Delivers again. Mahrez to make it two. Mo Salah! Mo Salah! Mo Salah gets his Afcon goal! Cameroon's way, and of all people, it's Junior. That from London is in. Oh, that was calamity at the back for Benin. Scooped away, second chance, and finally buried. Leaves it for Pole! slip, header goal! Pinungu!
Kong, now it's time for the top 12 ranked teams. So let's start the draw. And we are going also to follow the same process. First team will go to A1 and then B1 and so on until we finish the 12 teams. Let's start. In position A1.
A1, Morocco.
The Lions de l'Atlas, the top-ranked African team in the FIFA ranking, will be in Group A with Gabon, Niger, and Lesotho. The next team will go to Group B.
Egypt.
The Pharaohs, the record champion of the Africa Cup of Nations, will be in Group B with Angola, Malawi, and South Sudan.
Côte d'Ivoire.
Côte d'Ivoire is among the top 5 crowned teams in Africa, in the Africa Cup of Nations. They will be in Group C with Ghana, Gambia, and Somalia.
South Africa.
Bafana Bafana looking for the second title, and they will be with Guinea, Kenya, and Eritrea.
Congo DR.
DR Congo, Les Léopards, qualified 21 times in the Africa Cup of Nations. They will be with Equatorial Guinea, Sierra Leone, and Zimbabwe.
Burkina Faso.
Les Étalons, runners-up in 2013, they will be with Benin, Mauritania, and Central African Republic in Group F.
Cameroon.
Les Lions Indomptables, the second most crowned team in the Africa Cup of Nations, will be with Comoros, Namibia, and Congo in Group G.
Tunisia.
Les Aigles de Carthage, looking for their second title, they will play the qualifiers with Uganda, Libya, Botswana in Group H.
Algeria.
Les Fennecs, among the top 5 African ranked teams in the FIFA ranking. They will be in Group I with Zambia, Togo, and Burundi.
Senegal.
Senegal, les Lions de Teranga, one of the top giants in the African football, will be in Group J with Mozambique, Sudan, and Ethiopia.
Mali.
Les Aigles du Mali, runners-up in 1972, will be in Group K with Cape Verde, Rwanda, and Liberia. And finally, Ekong.
My favorite ball.
You kept it till the end.
Nigeria.
The Super Eagles, among the top 5 most crowned teams in the Africa Cup of Nations will be in Group L with Madagascar, Tanzania, and Guinea-Bissau. Thank you, everyone. This concludes our draw. Back to you, Chico. Thank you.
Khalid, it's done and dusted, isn't it, boys? It's done and dusted, and an opportunity now for us to look at those groups and get some thoughts from you. Start off at the far end. Mputu, groups tumejua, teams tunafahamu, team yako iko hapa, ni wapi unaangalia, unafikiria, hapa kidogo itakuwa kazi.
Le groupe C, là où il y a Côte d'Ivoire, Ghana.
Now, is that not one of the groups of, if not the group of death? Well, according to Mputu, Côte d'Ivoire, Ghana, the Gambia, and Somalia will be quite the group to watch. El Hadri, which group, which team?
المجاميع كلها متساوية بس يمكن المجموعة سي ماتش
balanced, but my colleague is right. Group C is the most difficult because Ghana and Cote d'Ivoire are very tough teams, and the team where we have Egypt as well. I hope, as usual,
well, it's a tough
group, and
if you didn't notice, when the group for Egypt was chosen, there was a look on his face that made me say, pay attention to this group. That reaction was priceless. There was no reaction from you, Gradel. Absolutely zero reaction, just a prayer for Equatorial Guinea. Instead, you got Ghana.
I have one question. Why always us? Because this group is a difficult group, you know, but we are used to it, so I believe that we do everything that we can to qualify. So we are Ivory Coast, and then I believe in the team, so there's no problem. But this group is still a difficult one.
It will be a difficult road, and one that we will have to look out for. Now to you, Ekong. Just out of curiosity, what does it take for a team to play away from home?
Yes, thank you. I think it's an amazing draw. We saved the best for last with the ball. But I think playing these games away is always very difficult. We've all experienced here the qualification and the road that's needed to go to the tournament. Playing away from home, new conditions, different pitches, always a hostile environment, and as it should be, as you're playing away. And it's always very, very difficult. So I think it's important to have consistency throughout. And the teams that find a way to win those games on the road to the tournament will be the teams that will be successful and be able to qualify. So tough groups ahead, but also very, very exciting, and I can't wait for the tournament.
Neither can we, and I want to extend my absolute gratitude to the legends here from Tresor Mputu, who was a leading light for the DRC, from the legend himself, no need for an introduction, the safest pair of hands Africa has ever seen, Assam El Hadri, and of course Max Gradel, a man who's always been on a mission alongside his Ivorian teammates, success galore, and from a defender who knew not only how to lead the back line, but to score goals, the best defending scorer in Africa, taking that title away from the late Stephen Keshi, who had 4, and of course Libya's very own Al-Bashari, who had 4 back in the 80s. This man has 5, and these gentlemen have led us to the draw. And ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of the official draw for the Total Energies CAF Afcon Pamoja 2027 qualifiers. The journey now begins across the continent as 48 nations compete for 24 places in the final tournament. We thank our legends, we thank our teams and wish them all the best, and we absolutely thank the fans across the world and indeed Africa, and we ask you to remember, AFCON is not just a tournament, it's where Africa meets the world, where nations unite, and where the diaspora reconnects. So how about you reconnect with us as Africa, from Cairo to Nairobi, Dar es Salaam, all the way through to Kampala, and across every single corner of this globe we call home. Africa is together. Africa tuko pamoja. Asanteni sana to the 45 teams competing, all the best to the 3 host nations. Africa is coming. You better be ready. Kwaheri ya kuonana.
Thank you.